over the weekend, as I'm sure everybody has seen by now in that very viral clip, Donald Trump admitted that smart people don't like him. It was a shocking admission, not because of what it means, but shocking that Donald Trump was willing to admit it. Right? If you're watching this segment, you already knew that, so the information wasn't new to you. But the fact that Donald Trump, unprovoked, just came out and said this kind of did send shockwaves through everybody. I mean, here's the exact quote. "Smart people don't like me, you know, and they don't like what we talk about." Bingo. Like, yeah, we don't like you. We don't like what you talk about. But let's look at the other side of that. If smart people don't like Trump, but there are people who like Trump, we know that obviously by Trump's own admission, they can't be smart. So that would make them what? Dumb? Idiots? Morons? Just plain old stupid? Right? I mean, if smart people don't like him, then the people who do like him have to be not smart. By Donald Trump's own admission, folks. These aren't my words, these are his words. If you like him, you're not smart. That is what his statement is telling us. And sure, the reporters in the room there chuckled a little bit, but I think it was more of a nervous chuckle of like, yeah, what the fuck was he? Why is he saying this? I don't know. And of course, it was in the same breath that Donald Trump then talked about how he has so much sympathy for the parents of Charlie Kirk's murderer, going on to say, quote, "It must have been traumatic because the parents are conservative people, supposed to be very nice people living in Utah, and the father turns in the son. Boy, that's a tough deal." Actually, I asked somebody in the FBI, how often does that happen, where knowing even the guilt that a father will turn in or parents will turn in their son, and he said almost never. First of all, that conversation never happened. Trump did not speak to someone in the FBI about that, and they said, oh, it never happens. It happens all the time. It happens every day in the United States. Have you never heard a true crime podcast? I mean, hell, there's videos on Instagram Reels and on TikToks of parents turning in their kids. It literally happens every day. Jesus Christ with this guy. But anyway, smart people don't like him. Maybe because he says stupid things like that. Maybe because he lies all the time and pretends to talk to people that don't exist. Maybe he's talking to the voices in his head. God only knows what's going on in that demented piece of flesh. But Jasmine Crockett, of course, came out, jumped on this the same way everybody else did. And Jasmine Crockett, again, one of like thousands of people mocking Trump for this statement. Crockett said, quote, "I agree. So does MAGA know what this means he thinks of them?" Brilliant statement. I loved it. And again, though, there were literally thousands of people basically saying the same thing. So when the White House, when the press office was all asked for comment, clarify what Trump said, and for some reason the Daily Beast asked, like, also comment on what Jasmine Crockett said. Not any of these other 1,000 people that have commented on it, but give us a response to Jasmine Crockett and clarify what Trump meant. White House spokesperson Abigail Jackson said, quote, "All 3 of Jasmine Crockett's brain cells are infected with Trump derangement syndrome." Clarify what Trump said. Jasmine Crockett's an idiot. Oh boy, got him. High five. Yeah, Trump was right. Smart people don't like him. And smart people don't work for him either. Like this Abigail Jackson, that's your response. They asked you to clarify and of course comment on Crockett, but you only heard the last part of the statement, even though it was written in an email. Then you attacked Crockett. Out of all the people in the country who were mocking it, you attacked the powerful black woman from Texas, right? I mean, I'm sure that's not a coincidence. No, you did it on purpose, and I think the Daily Beast was hoping to get that with this idiotic question, why single out Crockett again when thousands of people said this crap? But that's the response. The response is more hate. The response is more division. And of course, the response is once again claiming that all of us on the left who do not like this guy, but we're also smart, according to Trump, suffer from some kind of mental illness that they have dubbed Trump derangement syndrome. Thanks for watching, everyone. You know, we're inching closer and closer to 1 million subscribers, and we're aiming to hit that goal before the year closes. So if you aren't subscribed to the channel, please do so, and don't forget to like, comment, and share. Thanks for joining us as we head towards this huge milestone.